I tried to find out from the cameras who he was and what his car looked like. But the man was not visible on the cameras. He was neither walking nor leaning against the window. My hands were shaking. I couldn't even rewind the camera. I felt like I was going to faint from fear. What was this? He was clearly not human. I was devastated to experience such things on God's highway, 40 kilometers from the nearest settlement. The longer I sat by myself in the convenience store of the small petrol station, the crazier I got. I needed a distraction. I got a fruit soda and a biscuit from the fridge to calm down. I sat down, turned on the TV, found a talk show, and started watching it. I hated talk shows. What I needed right now was to feel that I was not alone in this big world. I felt a little relieved. I would occasionally check my eyes outside, but I was a little relieved. Everything was normal until 10 o'clock at night. At that time, I was outside smoking a cigarette. A man with his hands covered in machine oil approached me and said, "Brother, the car is broken down. Someone needs to move the gears. Can you come?" I asked. "Sure, master. Where's the car?" He said it was just around the corner. We walked together from the gas station to the road. I looked to the right. There was no car. When I turned to my left, I realized that the man had disappeared too. I looked around, but the man seemed to have vanished into thin air. I went back to the gas station in fear. I was trying to figure out what had just happened. I saw that man again on the side of the road. I looked at the man again and said, "Repent. God forgive me." This time, he was at the bottom of the shop window. I shouted and tried to shoo him away, but he just smiled at me and walked away. He was a man with a dirty beard, sparse hair, and bad clothes. I was very frightened by this. What happened to me when I was working out of town was so horrible that it drove me crazy. At that time, I was 26 years old and I got a new job. I was going to work at a gas station outside the city. I would stay at the gas station for 3 days. I would have a day and a half off. The owner of the station